Hey YouTube fam, the Pilates On Demand app is here. I'm so excited for this app and for what's to come. This app is going to offer some comprehensive programs that will be exclusive to the app. And the first program I'm releasing on the app is the 7-day Pilates Reformer on the Mat program. I've got lots of requests for this, so this is the one we are starting with, and I am going to release the first video of this program here on YouTube so you can get a little taste. And if you are interested, I would love for you to join me on my app. It is in the Google Store and in the Apple App Store. It will be a 7-day free trial, so you guys can maybe get the full program done in time and then hopefully stick with me throughout. You can also rent videos and you can also purchase the program if you don't want to go for the monthly membership. So see you on the app. Hey guys, we are kicking off our 7-day Pilates Reformer on the Mat program. This is day 1 and we are ready to crush it. This routine is a total body, full length routine. We need a little bit of equipment. I've got a foam roller here to help us mimic the reformer. I've got a light set of hand weights. I'm using 3-pound dumbbells. And then I've got a fabric resistance band. Today's resistance band suggestion is something lighter. I'm gonna work with a light one. I would suggest extra light or light. We're using it for the abs and a little bit of leg work, but I want some range of motion with this band today. If you just have the rubber band, you can totally use that as well. Okay, so grab your equipment and we are kicking it off with the resistance band and the foam roller. So you're going to lay the foam roller down so that it is lengthwise on the, I almost said reformer, on the mat. And then you're going to sit on it and slide the resistance band above your knees on your thighs. So we'll be laying down and lining our spine up on the roller. So your tailbone's at the bottom and your head is at the top. Okay, so think of the roller here kind of like the reformer carriage. It's unstable, it moves around, which helps us fire our core muscles and our stabilizers. It adds challenge to this move rather than us just doing it on the mat. Okay, so I want you to take your frontal hip bones, feel them, kind of like the bony part of your hips. And I want you to slightly lift them towards your chest. So you're pulling them up the front of the body, just a little bit. That is gonna sink your lower back into the roller, and I want you now to contract your abs. So note that's 2 different moves. Pelvis tucks, then your core muscles contract. Okay, we're gonna start moving. Right foot is heavy, point your left toes and draw your left leg up to tabletop, and then dip the left toes down. So you're stabilizing by keeping your right foot heavy, your hands are planted, and we're just slowly lifting and lowering this leg without the spine moving. Breathing out as it lifts, breathing in as it lowers. Okay, we are going to add the upper body here. So as you draw your left leg to tabletop, we're going to curl the chest up. Shoulders are down. You can slide the arms forward, look at your belly and pull it down to the roller, and then lower your head and the leg. We curl chest to leg, and then lower down. You could 100% put one or both hands behind your head. Just note if you lift both hands, that's more advanced because now you have no help of your arms to stabilize that roller. But I love that option, and that's a good progression if you've been doing this routine for a couple weeks. Breathe out, curl up. Really lift at the base of your shoulder blades. Looking good, you guys. Trying to keep that roller still is truly a challenge. Okay, we're gonna hold up on the next one, and I want you to give me little pulses of your knee and your chest coming together. So you're pulling on the resistance band with the left leg. You're keeping the resistance band anchored with the right foot. Good, breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying up, extend the left leg, lower the left leg down to 45. As you lift it up, give me a little ab crunch. Inhale, lower the chest an inch, lower the leg to 45, and then pull up with the left leg and lift your chest. Okay, also option to have the hands on the floor and glide them forward as you do that little chest lift, and then slide them an inch back as you lower down. Breathe out, curl up. Breathe in to lower. Good, let's do 5 more for 5. Good, I want you to watch this left hip crease. Make sure it doesn't hike up your left side when you lift the leg towards you. So right to left hip bone are level. Contract those abs, guys. We've got 2 more. Okay, we're gonna pulse it. So straight leg is up, chest is up, knee to chest. In an inch, out an inch. Looking good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to keep that reformer roller still for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Okay, so now you're gonna see my stabilizing leg, which I think is also helpful. Left foot planted, reconnect with those lower abs, right toes are pointed. Okay, on your exhale, you're gonna pull that right leg up to tabletop, push into your left foot to anchor the band, and then dip the right toes down. Exhale, right leg pulls up. Inhale, lower. We're gonna do 4 more like this. Take this opportunity to let your neck relax and deeply connect to your abs. Good, so activate those deep core muscles to lift the leg. The last 2. Okay, last 1. Okay, we're gonna add the upper body. So inhale, the right toes dip down. Exhale, your chest is gonna lift as the right leg lifts up. Lower on the inhale. Lift on your exhale. So we're moving really slow, which is gonna make our core muscles work a lot harder and also help us stabilize this roller. Okay, option to take one or both hands behind the head. It's definitely gonna make it a lot harder. Yeah, I'm gonna keep one hand down. I'm gonna keep the right hand down. I can tell that this side's harder for me. Maybe hover the hand on the floor. That can be kind of like the middle option. Let's go for 3. Good, pull that knee to your chest when you lift. For 2. Okay, you're gonna stay up on 1 and we're gonna pulse the chest and the leg together. Good, brace the core. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, extend the leg. As you lower your chest an inch, lower the right leg to 45, and then curl up, pull on the band. Inhale, lower, pull the belly in, exhale, lift. Okay, and then arm options, both hands can be on the mat, and you could slide them forward to help you curl up a little bit more. So you're dropping your ribs, lifting your chest, and then we lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If you feel like your neck is really tense, then put that left hand behind it so it can just relax. Good, let's go for 4 more. For 4. And 3, draw your back muscles together so your chest doesn't round. Last 2. Okay, we got a set of pulses. So you're gonna go up, lower and upper body crunch together, apart. For 10, 9, pull those abs in deep. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float it down. That should be activated. Okay, so we're gonna do an oblique exercise now. We're going to be twisting. Right foot is planted, left toes pointed. You're gonna put your right hand behind your head and spot the mat with the left hand. The left leg is gonna lift to tabletop. Your upper body is gonna curl and twist to the left. And then lower the left leg, lower the head. So left leg lifts, curl, twist to the left. Inhale to lower. So this is definitely a lot harder because we're twisting. Your right hip, your right foot needs to stamp down and stay heavy, or you're gonna fall to the left when you do this. It's not funny, it might shock you. Take you for a ride. Okay, so you can even kind of look at your hips as you curl up and just make sure they're not moving. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If you want a little help with the lift, you can take that right arm and chop it across the body as you curl up. So reach it to the outside of that left leg. Looking strong, you guys. Okay, we're gonna go for 5 more. We're here for 5. Draw your back muscles together so when you twist, your chest doesn't close off. Keep it pretty. Good, last 3. We're gonna do a set of pulses and 2. Okay, keep up on the next one. Pulse your knee towards your right shoulder. Reach your right arm to the front left corner for 10, 9, pull that belly in deep, 8, 7, 6, keep it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you guys, we're gonna finish this series on the other side. So left foot planted, left hand behind the head, right hand's going to spot the mat. Point the right toes. Okay, the right leg's gonna draw up to tabletop as you curl to the left, as you curl to the right, and then we're gonna lower down. So you're twisting towards the leg that lifts, and we lower. Okay, relax your neck as much as you can. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower. Okay, option to take that left arm and reach it across the body for the front right corner. And remembering now that this side, right foot, right hip are stabilizing. And that's gonna help us stay centered on the roller and not fall off. Good, breathe out, lift your back muscles off the roller so you feel like just your back ribs or the base of your shoulder blades is what touches the roller. Everything else is up. Good, 5 more, then we pulse. For 5. And 4. Good, really pull that right knee to you. Use those low abs. Last 2. Okay, we're staying up, we're pulsing. You're pulsing your arm to the front right corner, your knee towards the left shoulder. We've got 10, 9, 8, stomach in tight. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Spicy abs. Okay, press it up, you guys. So this kind of simulated reverse abs on the reformer, if you're familiar with the reformer, where the straps are around the thighs. So now we are going to be coming into a plank series on our knees and our forearms to kick it off. This one is called saw. So have the roller horizontal across the mat and place the center of the forearm on the roller. The band's gonna stay on the knees, legs are about hips distance so you feel a little tension in the band. And then walk the knees back. Push out into the band like you're trying to break it. Okay, on your inhale, we're going to glide that roller forward so it comes to our elbows. And then exhale, we're gonna pull the roller back in so the elbow stacks under the shoulder. Inhale, we glide out. Exhale, we pull in. So I want you to gaze just slightly forward and push your chest towards your chin. Not your head back, but your chest towards your chin rather. So we set up a really strong foundation with starting abs and then coming into a plank. So I want you to think of what you feel when you do an ab crunch, like how much you're drawing your ab muscles in. You want to do that when you're in a plank. So the abs are not just like hanging out here. You really got to draw them in and up. And thinking about the lats. So as the arms slide forward, the lats are going to slightly lift, and then you're going to pull your lats down to move that roller back in. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, give me 5 more. For 5, and 4, for 3, stay strong. Last 2, final 1. Pull it in, stay there. Press up onto your hands, and then find a plank on your hands. Okay, we're gonna take this into push-ups. So I would have the hands a little wider than your shoulders for comfort. Pull the shoulders down, tuck the tailbone under. You're gonna tap your chest to that roller. All the way down, hold, draw your back muscles together, and lengthen your spine. Then press up. So let's try a couple really slow. Down into the push-up, draw your shoulder blades to your spine, and press up. So I want you to lead with a really open chest. Okay, if you're more advanced, see if you can hold longer at the bottom. Challenge this isometric position. Good, let's do 5 more. We're here for 5. Using your breath, inhale down, exhale, belly to spine, press up. Good, we've got 3. We're gonna come into a little combo. And 2. Good, last one for 1. Okay, commandos, saw, push up. Are you ready? Here we go. You're gonna go down onto your right forearm, left forearm. We're gonna saw out, saw in. Come up onto the left hand, right hand, and we push up. Okay, so forearm, 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 roll out, roll in, palm, palm, push up, press up. That's the series. I'm not gonna be super specific about which forearm you go up and down with, or which hand you lift up and down with, because I know it's a lot of movement. So let's just try to perfect this little combo. Forearm, forearm, slide the reformer out, pull it in, press up, up. Try to do the push-up without too much movement. So roller, hips are still. Looking good. Brace the abs. Forearm, forearm, roll out, pull the back muscles down, roll in, palm, palm, push up, press up. Good work, you guys. Keep it moving. Brace those abs. Forearm, forearm, roll out, pull in, palm, palm, push up, press up. Yes, we're gonna do a couple more. So just pace yourself. Make sure to not break at your back and drop your hips. If anything, I would like you more rounded. That's gonna be to protect your spine. So absolutely no back bend here. Okay, we're gonna go 2 more through. We got this. Forearm, forearm, saw out, saw in, palm, palm, push up, press up. Let's finish it up. Forearm, forearm, out, in, palm, palm, push up, and press up. Good work. Walk it in. We started with a killer arms and abs series. We're coming to standing. Let's keep the roller as is. So it's horizontal across the mat, and it's to the left side of us. We've got the band around our thighs. Okay, if your mat ends, maybe roll the roller a little closer to you. We're gonna do skater. So right foot on the floor, left foot is gonna be on the roller. I'm gonna slightly turn it out so it works with the roller. Pull your hips back. As you squat down, you're gonna roll the roller out. Then you're gonna keep a lot of weight in this right foot. Push your heel down, lift up. Big breath in, push your hips to the back of the room, open your chest, and then drive through that right heel and stand. Maybe take a peek at your hips so when you go into the squat, your pelvis is level. And let's flow. Inhale, squat back. Exhale, lift up. Good, we love this move, skater. It challenges the leg that is not rolling on your roller or your carriage a lot. This is where a lot of the strength is coming from. So sometimes you're thinking, oh, the leg that's moving on the reformer, like there's not much work there. No, it's actually more of the stabilizing leg that's getting it. Good, stay broad through your collarbone. Big breath in. Deep breath out. Make sure that your butt is going behind you as you squat. So if you look down, you can see your toes. That's important for knee health. So you're not pushing your knee forward. More so think of your thigh bone. This right thigh bone, like someone's pushing on your knee and that thigh bone is getting plugged back into your hip socket. If that sounds crazy, that's okay. I'm a Pilates instructor. Sometimes we try to come up with really interesting cues to get you to connect to the work. We're almost there, you guys. We've got 3. We're gonna stay low. And 2. Okay, this one we're staying in. So drop it low for me. Find your alignment. Really pull your hips back even more. Back, 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 back. Chest up and tall. I want you to pulse your knee out into the resistance band without lifting the inside of your foot. It's really small. It's coming from our outer hip. Good. Drive your big toe, ball the big toe on the right side down. Give me 8, 7. Push those hips back and down. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee over ankle. We're gonna do some heel lifts. You're gonna peel your heel up and lower it down. Big balance challenge. Peel the heel up and down. We're actually really not getting that high here. So stay low, booty back. Reach your tailbone for that back wall. Let's do 5 more. We've got 5 and 4. Woo! That thigh is talking back for 3. We got 1 more change for 2. Last one, peel the heel up. Press the heel down. Now pulse the roller out an inch and in an inch by sending your butt back for 10. Let's just drop low. Let's sit for that leg as far as this series goes. Last 6 and 5 for 4 and 3. Almost there for 2, 1. Press up, squeeze that glute and step it to the floor. Amazing. Okay, take that roller to the other side. Let's give the other leg an opportunity. So you're gonna take the left foot, plant it down, the right foot on the roller. I'm slightly turning my toes out because that's how I find that it works with the roller. When I go parallel, it doesn't seem to stay in place. So hips straight forward. On your inhale, you're gonna push your hips back and the roller's gonna roll out. Lots of weight in the left heel. Push through the left heel, draw the hip in, stand up. Big breath in, glide it out. Deep breath out, squeeze up. So your opportunity to connect to that left glute. The resistance band's super helpful here too to get your outer hip, your glute med to fire. So when you go into your squat, your knee should be gently pushing out to the band so you can see the big toe. You definitely don't want to see that the knee goes in. So if that's happening, make the correction. Good. Keep it nice and slow. Take your time. There's no rush here. And I guarantee you, you're going to get more out of it by slowing this down. It's actually a lot harder to move slower with this kind of exercise. Good. Take a little peek at those hips, where those hip bones at. Check the squat. Make sure they are level at the bottom of it. Good, just really focus on your body, where you can improve, where you can push yourself a little bit. Good, we're gonna do 4 more. We're here for 4. And we've got 3. Good. Last 2. Okay, this one we are holding it down. Take it nice and low, booty back, sink those hips down. You're gonna pulse your knee out into that band. Push it wider and wider. Good, pull your right hip back in space. Open that band up. We got 7, 6, 5. Can you drop it lower? 4, 3. We're gonna go heel lifts. In 2, last 1. So knee over ankle, lift the heel, lower the heel. Lift, lower. Good, peel it up, drop it down. So we're not going like straightening the leg to come out of it. I'm going to stay into those hips, peel up and down. We've got 5 and 4 for 3 and 2. This burns like crazy. Last one, heel down, pulse. Move it out and in. Push your butt back to pulse it. We've got 8, 7, just give me what you got. 6, yes, it's hard, but we're here, we're doing it. For 5 and 4, for 3 and 2 and 1. Squeeze the glute, pull it up. Oh, step it to the floor. Wow, side 2 was something. Okay, so make sure you switch legs. We just worked the left, let's go back to the right. We're coming to all 4s. Band above the knees on the thighs. The roller is gonna go on your shins, and you're gonna find an all 4s position. This is gonna make the all 4s position a lot harder. So making sure the arms are strong, the abs are in. Kick, like add a lot of pressure with the left shin, the non-working shin. Right leg reaches straight back, kneecap to the floor, belly up. Straight leg lift and lower. So maybe you have to do a couple and adjust where the hands or the roller is. That's totally fine. Make it work for you. Hands under the shoulders. The roller should just be a little bit below the knee. And you're pushing your left foot towards the floor, not pulling it toward your butt. Good. Squeeze that right glute to lift the leg up, and then tap the toes to the floor. Looking good. Good, take a peek at your hips. Make sure that left hip stacks over the knee on the roller. Good work, you guys. Good, we're here for 6 and 5, for 4 and 3, last 2. Keep the leg up on 1. We're gonna circle the leg down, out, up, and in. Squeeze at the top. Good. Push the back of your thigh up into the band to get that glute to fire. For 4, we're gonna reverse in 3. For 2 and 1. Circles other way, in, up, out, and around. Try to stay parallel. Move the leg in the hip socket, but this isn't turning the leg in and out. The leg is staying parallel. We've got 5, 4, 3, we're gonna keep it high and pulse to finish. 2, 1, at the top, lift and lift. Close your eyes, squeeze that right glute for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, booty burner. Okay, so simply set up for the other side. So I'm gonna take it around so you can see my moving leg. I'm gonna have that right shin on the roller and the hands under the shoulders. And then this time, lost the band. The left leg is gonna reach back, straighten the leg, lift the abs, straight leg, lift. And like I said, if you have to make a little adjustment after your first one or two, that's totally normal. So once you find your foundation and you can keep the roller still, your abs are in, I want most of your focus going into that right glute, rather left glute, the leg that's lifting. Wow, this even gets your heart rate up, huh? Pilates is crazy like that. No running, no jumping, but lots of sweat, high heart rate, breathing heavy. Keep it going. Good, we've got 6 more for 6. And 5. For 4. And 3. For 2. Okay, keep it up. We're heading into circles. So leg high, circle out, up, in and down. Out, up, in and down. Squeeze that cheek on the up. Really go for it. Try not to let the leg drop too much. Make sure you get a big circle back up. Good, give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. Now you're gonna circle that in, up, out and around. Squeeze at the top. Use the band as a tactile cue. Push your leg up into it. Lift it up. We've got 5, 4, 3. We're gonna finish with those pulses. For 2. Last 1. Lift high at the top and lift that leg straight up. Squeeze that cheek to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Holy moly. Okay, you guys, we're gonna come into some arms as if we haven't been using them. So it is time to take the band off, and we're gonna grab our light weights, our dumbbells. If you need to wipe your sweat, get water, go for it. So the next series is dumbbells standing, and then we'll be kneeling on the foam roller to mimic the reformer coming up next. So don't move that roller. Let's stand it up. We've got our weights. Feet are hips distance and parallel. Arms are gonna come into a circle. We're gonna do some rear facing rowing that we would do on the reformer. Hinge forward. I want you to get your chest as low as your hips. Then extend your spine by pushing your chest forward, tuck your chin in, and we're gonna fly the arms. The arms are gonna open wide so that they're in a rounded, big C shape. I'm gonna show this straight on. See if you can pause right here at the top. Get your back muscles to come towards the spine and move away from your neck. Good, let's do that a couple times. Maybe I can show this from the back so you can get a really good view. Hold, pull down, and release. Hold, pull down, and release. So think of the opposite move of shrugging, an anti-shrug. That's what I want you to do here at the top each time. Breathe out, hold. Use your core to support the spine. So yeah, we're working back, but hinging over like this works a lot more than just your back. It's stretching out those hamstrings, which might feel really good after that leg work. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, lower. Good, give me 5. And 4. For 3. And 2. Okay, you're gonna hold and pulse. So the pulse is from your back squeezing, releasing, not your arms like flapping. Squeeze, release your back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, roll it up. Good work. Okay, so we're gonna be kneeling on the roller with your toes tucked under. This mimics a reformer Pilates machine moving. So you gotta keep your core really tight. So I'm gonna show this first one, front facing, so that you can get an idea. So knees on the roller, hips distance, toes tucked, lift the abs, little hair flip, have the weights. Arms in a goalpost. Have your elbow slightly in front of your shoulder, not behind your back. Then rotate the elbow forward and the hand back. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and together. Rotate the palm down. Rotate the palm back. Squeeze your upper back. Rotate it down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good. Drop those shoulders down. So again, we're still working rear facing arms on a reformer. And it would be like we're up kneeling with our knees against the shoulder blocks, facing the risers. And the roller's gonna let you know if you are moving, because then the roller's gonna start to move. I just want you to really, really strongly brace your midsection so you don't swing the roller around. Good work. Let's do 5. We're gonna come into triceps next. 4. I'm gonna show it forward to set up, then I'm gonna change to the side, but I don't want you to go anywhere. Last 2, and 1. Okay, elbows to the waistline. Butt goes back towards the heels, chest forward, open your chest. Reach the weights back, bend the elbows. Reach the weights back, bend the elbows. So keep moving, showing you this from the side. We are kneeling. Then your butt goes back, your chest comes forward. Elbows pull back. Squeeze that tricep. Okay, so you're definitely not here, right? Keep your abdominal wall long. I think that gets a little confusing when people say, come forward. I think the natural tendency that I see is this. So you don't want to do that. You're going to keep your spine just as straight as it was and move at your hip creases. Good. We're going to go for 5 and 4, for 3 and 2. Keep it back on 1. Flip your palms to the sky, pinkies on the outside, and continue. Palms are facing away from the body, towards the back wall now. Keep those elbows lifted, even when it gets hard. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna make it really small to pulse it. In 3, for 2. Last one, hold the arms up. Lift the arms an inch higher, squeeze your back, and then bend press, really small, bend press. 10, 9, 8, don't drop those elbows. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring it in. Okay, now we're gonna do something that I would do side facing on the reformer, spinal rotation. The mistake for this one is people think it's their arms. It's your upper back moving and your hips stabilizing. Again, keep the roller really still. Bring your arms to a circle and press the weights together. Grow tall on your inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna rotate your chest to the left. Once you've turned, freeze. Notice where your arms are. Are they way past the center of your chest? Then you've used your arms and not your back. So bring your arms right to the center of the chest, and that's where they should stay the whole time. Come to center. Rotate right, freeze. Check where the arms went. And center. So the arms are moving because your back is moving, not because you're using the arms to move themselves. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more like this, then I'm gonna turn to face you. So keep going. I just wanna give you guys different angles so you get the exercise down. Okay, so now let's talk the hips. So when we rotate to the right, we don't want that left hip to come with us. So look at your hips. You're gonna try to keep right to left hip bone in a line. And center. So weights at the center of the chest, we turn left. That right hip wants to come, we're not gonna let it. Big breath in, exhale, twist. Big breath in, exhale, rotate. Good job, you guys. Let's do a couple more. This is so good. You can even look down a little, peek at your hips. So good for the back. Doesn't it feel good? Good, last two right here. Last one. Good, come through center, bring the arms down. Okay, lateral flexion. So no twisting. The whole time, nose, belly button is straight on. It's not gonna turn away from what we're looking at right now. Draw your back muscles together. Basically, you're leaning directly right and directly left. So this right here, what I'm showing you, is going to be your beginner option. When you lean to the left, you wanna make sure that the weight doesn't come into the left knee. Reach the right knee into your reformer, your foam roller, and lift. When you lean over to the right, everything hasn't fallen right. Push that left knee down. Adding the arms, right palm to the cheek, tailbone heavy as you reach up and over to the left, keeping your right knee down. Bend the elbow, reach the arm to the floor. Left palm to cheek, reach up. Left knee stays heavy as we laterally bend over to the right. Bend the elbow to 90 and take it down. 90, palm to cheek, reach up. Stretch up and over at the waistline and try to feel that the weight stays evenly distributed in the legs. Left palm to cheek, arm to 90, we reach up, we stretch over. We roll up the side of the spine, bend the elbow, reach it down. So inhale yourself into the side bend. Exhale, tighten the core, roll it up, restack. Big breath in, side bend. Deep breath out, restack. Let's take one more each way. Breathe in. And breathe out, last one. Stretch. And return. And bring the weights down. Good work, you guys. Okay, coming into some back extension. We are going to do swan today and a little fancy variation. So you're gonna take the weights to the front of the mat. So they're there for you. You want the roller a little bit away from the weights. Let's say like 4 inches. Legs are long behind you. We're gonna start with swan because this feels good. And then we're gonna do something that feels like torture. You're welcome. Put your wrists on the roller. If you're less flexible, it can be the heel of your hand. More back flexibility to the wrists. Angle your tailbone to the back of the rim and tighten your abs. Pull them in just like you were gonna work your core and do a crunch. Pull your abs in. Pull your shoulders down and roll the roller to you. You're coming to your palms. Now squeeze your upper back and push your chest through your arms. Then roll the roller out, take it back down. Good, activate your core. Roll the roller to you, breathe into it and push your heart forward. And roll it out. Okay, let's take 4 more of these. Just at your own pace, taking a little mental break of all the instruction. Breathe into it as you roll up. Breathe out as you roll down. Good, 2 more. Okay, last one. Roll it up, open that chest. And roll it down. Okay, your right arm is gonna do exactly what it just did. So wherever you had it placed, wrist or palm, your left hand's gonna grab the weight. Okay, the left arm is now gonna lift off the roller and do a lat pull down as we roll the roller to us. So right arm is gonna swan, left arm floats. Roll the roller to you, bend the left arm to goalpost, squeeze that lat down, roll the roller out, reach forward with the left arm. Roll the roller in, pull the back muscles together, roll the roller out. Okay, we're gonna do 4 more. For 4, it's not about height, it's about where you're engaging from. Good. Last 2. Final 1. Roll the roller in, squeeze your back muscles, roll it out, and put the weight down. Okay, left wrist on, right hand's gonna grab the weight. Take a breath, tuck the tailbone, lift the belly, lift the right arm. Okay, roll the roller to you and bend the right arm to 90. Squeeze the back muscles, roll the roller out, reach forward. We're also trying to keep a lot of balance in the pelvis. So you wanna feel like both thighs have an even amount of weight on them. Good, we're here for 4. Take it down slowly. Try not to let gravity push you to the floor. Good, last 2. Nice, final 1. Last 1. Roll it down. Amazing. Okay guys, we're gonna do an elevated bicep curl. So what you're gonna do, the weights can stay there. You're gonna put your elbows on the roller in front of you. Grab the weights, palms up, and we're gonna bicep curl. Good, arms are at 90 and they're in this very stable position. Squeeze your back muscles down. Squeeze your biceps on the way in and the way out. Good, we are almost through with the weights. This is our last move here. And then we're coming into some obliques. Some crazy obliques. Squeeze, resist. Look at your biceps and flex them. Good, you're gonna give me 7 more. We've got 7. Good, for 6. And 5. Last 4. For 3. Last 2. Here we go. Last 1. Release. Okay, I want you to set the weights out of the way. Oh, they wanted to go out of the way. Okay, so oblique time. We have some planks we're gonna do. Sometimes this is called teaser, or it's like a pike twist, if you will. So we're gonna be placing our legs on the roller. So the roller is gonna be behind us. Hands under the shoulders. Bring your legs close together. Lay the outside of your right leg on the roller just above the ankle. Stack the legs and twist your hips, knees, and toes to the left. Turn your chest straight down to the floor. You're gonna pike your hips up by rolling the roller to you. Legs stay straight. Push out of the ground with the palms. Roll the roller back out. As you lift the hips, you're crunching into that right side. I don't want you to think lots of reps. I want you to think slow pace. Pull it up for 3 counts. Roll it out for 3 counts. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You guys have got it. You're drawing your right outer hip toward your right ribs. Good, give me 3 more. For 3. And 2. Okay, you're gonna hold this one up. You're gonna move the roller in an inch and out an inch. Little pulses, crunch that waistline. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Good work. Okay, we're gonna do one more move on that same side. So your legs are still twisted over to the left. This time, they're gonna bend and extend. So legs are stacked, chest faces the floor, knees point to the left. Pull the knees to the left tricep and glide it out. Try to keep your chest straight on and not turning left. Crunch that left side as you pull the roller to you. Good work, guys. We're here for 5. It's a push, we got it. 4, 3, let's do it. We're near the end. 2. You're gonna hold it in. Roller doesn't move, hands don't move. Lift your hips. Crunch your right oblique, little pikes. We have 8, 7. Push that right palm through the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Amazing. Okay, so last big push is to take this on the other side. I also want to give you a quick option. If this is bothering your wrists, I'll demo this on the other side. You can grab your weights, and we're taking this to the left oblique. The weights will take the pressure off the wrist. So you can do the plank like this. So I'll show a couple like that. So roller behind you. This time, we are piking with the knees twisted to the right. So stack your legs, they're close. Turn your lower half to the right and your chest to the floor. You're gonna lift your legs straight up into the pike. So we're crunching that left oblique, and then you're gonna roll it back out. Exhale, pike up, squeeze the side. Inhale, lower down. Good, breathe out. Good, pull those shoulders off the neck. Looking good, you guys. Try to get a big lift, like you're shooting your tailbone up to the sky. Own it. Okay, we got 3 more. We're here for 3. And we've got 2. Okay, we're gonna hold this and pulse it with straight legs. Crease that left oblique. Send your tailbone to the ceiling. We've got 8, 7, higher and higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, take it down. Okay, that is crazy. Are you ready to wrap it up? Yes, but we love Pilates. So bend, extend, set it up. I'm gonna go back to my palms. That's just an option. Legs are gonna be twisted to the right. Squeeze those inner thighs. Stack those legs. Roll the roller in. Roll it out. You're pulling the roller and the knees towards the right elbow this time. And we're crunching that left oblique. I want you to drive your left palm through the floor. Lift your hips up as the roller comes in. So you're really crunching your side. We're close, you guys. We're here for 3 more. And then we have those oblique pulses in 3. Exhale, scoop lift. 2. Okay, knees in, hips up. Let's go. Roller stays still. Crunch that left side. You're sending the right side of your back to the ceiling. Let's finish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Oh my gosh. Do you feel crushed? Good work. Me too. Okay, we're gonna do some things that are more chill and well deserved. So just kind of like we started, let's take the roller and put it vertically on the mat. So it's down the center of the mat. Also, I want you to grab your fabric or a loop band. So you're gonna lay down on the roller. Oh, doesn't that feel good? And get your butt at the bottom and your head at the top. And then you're gonna put the band around your wrist. Now you're gonna have to really push your feet down so that you don't feel like you're gonna fall. Okay, feet are heavy and hips distance. You're gonna start in a neutral spine. So that means that your butt is down and your ribs are down, but your lower back has that little gap. Push out on the band around your wrists. Pelvic curl, scoop your belly down, roll your hips up, shortening the waistline. Bone by bone, roll it back down, re-lengthening your waistline. So you're crunching as your hips tuck towards your chest. You're holding onto that crunch for as long as you can as you roll back down and find neutral. Exhale, C curve. Inhale, wave it down. Okay, let's add the arms as long as you feel stable enough. So you're gonna roll up, tension on the band, palms face each other, reach overhead. Maybe your thumbs touch the floor, maybe not. I just want you to stretch your arms as far as you can away from you and roll the spine back down. Lift the arms over the chest. Let's do it again. Tuck the tailbone, roll up. Reach the arms overhead and really reach. Straighten your elbows, push out on the band. And then you're gonna pull your back ribs, your mid back, your low back, tailbone to the roller. Inhale. Exhale, roll up, stretch the arms overhead. We're getting shoulder mobility here. Push out on the band, straighten your arms more than you think you can. Roll it back down. Okay, last one, you guys. Scoop those hips, roll up. Reach those arms overhead. Stretch, reach your fingertips away from your tailbone. Roll it down. And lift the arms. Amazing. So let's put the band aside. Roll to the side of the roller. Okay, change the orientation of the roller. It's gonna be horizontal. You're gonna bridge your hips up and slide it underneath your low back. So not your butt, but a little higher up. That's gonna keep it still. Take a slight tuck of your hips. Bring your right knee to your chest. Extend the left leg long. So if you feel stable, you can hug that right knee in. If you don't, you can hold the roller with one or both hands. I want you to look at your right hip and make sure it's not hiking up. So no oblique crunches here. Right hip crease down. So even as we draw the knee in, we're not trying to lift the outer hip. Now straighten the right leg. Hold the back of the thigh, push it away from you until the knee straightens. And again, try to keep the pelvis level. Flex the foot, spread the toes. Whoa, hamstring is a shaken. Good, release. Okay, swap it out. So left knee in, right leg long to a hover. Check the pelvis. We're gonna hug it in. Other alignment cue here is see that the stacking of your knee and your foot line up. So it's not like this or like turned in or out. Knee in line with foot. Good, okay. Oh, that feels good on the hips, right? You guys crushed that, Jesus. By the end of that, I was like, am I gonna make it through? And I was like, you guys showed up, I'm showing up. We gave it A+ energy. Hold the back of the leg now, push it away, flex the foot, check the alignment of the pelvis. Woo. Hammy's holding on for dear life. Breathe. Good, okay, whoa, let it go. Okay, let's finish with an all-time favorite, puppy's pose. If your back is not as flexible, you could do child's pose, easy to adjust. So let's show it from child's and then we'll progress. Toes together, knees apart, palms on the roller. Drop your chest, push down into your hands so your elbows aren't relaxed. Make it active to get the stretch. Push the roller through the floor. Contract your ribs up. Okay, option to go deeper by lifting your butt. So push through the palms, same idea. Drop your chest, and now your hips are gonna stack over your knees instead of sitting on your heels. Let your back stay in this position and draw your core muscles in. Okay, let's take a few deep breaths here. Just let everything settle down. That was a big push today. You guys did amazing. Good, and then curl through the hips, roll it in. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so proud of you for completing day 1 of this 7-day Reformer Pilates on the Mat program. I am super excited to push myself along with you through this series. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I would love to hear any feedback, what might have been new for you, what might have been really challenging or unique. I just love to hear that. So please feel free to share with me in the comments, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow on day 2. You don't even know what I have in store for you. See you later. Bye, guys.